appreciate everybody here already. So let's go ahead and get into this gameplay, man. We're gonna start with the first video that he dropped. He dropped these other two videos like less than an hour and a little bit less for the third one. So let's go ahead and get into this gameplay. I started it, but let me make sure it starts at the beginning. Of course, I got ads.
NBA 2K26 gameplay is here, and shout out to NBA 2K for allowing me to get a chance to play early, man. Shout out to them. In this video, I'm gonna cover all aspects, first gameplay impressions, and we're gonna do the impressions on shooting, dribbling, finishing, defense, and playmaking. We're gonna do all the categories. Make sure you watch the full video. This is my personal impression. I don't know what everybody else thinks. I only can give you my honest opinion. Let's get to it. Now, off rip shooting. Let's get to shooting first. The most important thing. 2K25 goofy shooting RNG was thrown into it. Now we know 2K26 has no RNG. So what is it like to have no RNG? Well, I'm gonna put it like this. You can hit everything if you're open. You literally can go 100%. And it's one of the things, if you know your time and you time it the same every time, it's going in every time. Something mad OP is if you combo rhythm shooting with it. I found this out later in the testing, that rhythm shooting, like, you don't even have to perfectly time the rhythm shooting. It'll still green. You can get one of them wrong and it'll still green, whether the tempo or the timing, either one. If you
see, bro, that's not okay, man. That's not okay. That's like making whites. That's just like making whites. Like, what? So it's easier to shoot. It's easier to shoot. As long as you got your tempo down, you hitting it. As long as you got the tempo down, you hitting it. It don't matter if you time it or not. That's not right, bro. If you're gonna rhythm shoot, you gotta do both. What? It's gonna be so easy to shoot this year. And it look like, I don't know. It really depends on the contest system. If they make the contest system really, really hard, like if you actually get a contest when you put your hands up this year, it might be okay. It might be a balance, but only having to hit the tempo, that's gonna make the game trash, bro. I'm telling you right now, it's gonna make it trash. Gonna make it so trash.
If you get one of those right, that mug go in. I'm like, what the? It was green and left and right. I'm like, oh, interesting. But shooting overall, shooting should not be an issue for almost anybody as long as you have a decent jump shot. This is gonna be the returner where people can just green everything. You see that 75 open in the corner, you might want to guard him because he might hit that shot because the windows are open. The windows are open. Like, shooting, hands down, every creator I talked to said shooting was easy for him. And if you look at my run last year, look, this is what I said last year. First thing I'm gonna say off rip, I was clanking a lot of shots. This is my first game with Curry. I couldn't green nothing. I walked around. I asked a few people, hey, are you having problems shooting? They're like, yeah, low key. I only can shoot with this player. I only can shoot with that player. And I'm like, yeah, I'm noticing that too. It's shooting a little goofy, ain't it? But no, now I'm saying shooting easy. Everybody finna green. Offense. It's an offense party. We're gonna talk about.
Oh man, no. This is about to be Madden for basketball, bro. Straight offense, no defense, bro.
Defense in a little bit. It's an offense party. Everybody can green. Everybody should be able to shoot, bro. Lights out. You're gonna have people shooting 80% from the park. Guaranteed.
Goodness,
70 to 80. All the tryhards, they not missing, bro. Especially when you put rhythm with it, they're not missing. Let's talk about the no dip thing. The no dip thing speeds your jumper super fast. So once you combine no RNG plus rhythm plus that, yeah, the pro-am people ain't missing. The pro-am little tryhards not missing. Any sweat that want to green gonna green it all. Bruh. They greening all that. Okay, all that.
You definitely you're gonna know if you're a casual player.
It's gonna be hard to get a contest. It's very comp. So Mike, it might be something Mike try to touch later if y'all complain about it. But low key, that's something we need to watch. We're gonna have to keep an eye on that because that mug is really good.
I know I don't show y'all that I be playing Pro-Am and Rec a lot, but you can't leave nobody. So you can't switch. You can't run zone because you can't give them space because they're going to be quick shooting. So it makes it impossible to play defense unless you play man-to-man. And if the man is faster than me, I'm cooked. And depending on how they make the builder, which is our next video, it should be coming out soon if you ain't seen it yet. It's gonna make it so that your builder has to have some kind of defense, so it takes away from the offense. But it looked like you could take away from shooting, have a baseline shooting ability, a baseline like shooting attribute number that's low, and still green shots consistently, and have an OP defense. And that's the only way you can make up for these changes in the game. Because that quick shot, you're not going to be able to play zone off of that. Locks, I ain't going to be able to run around no more. You're not going to be able to run around no more. Not. And there's almost no reason to dribble if you're shooting threes. It's just quick shot. Pass back, shot. Like, they're going to have to nerf it. They're going to have to nerf it. If it's OP, they're going to have to nerf it, yo. It's not going to be able to be played with.
Good. But, I mean, maybe it should be good. At the same time, you let me know if that's an issue for you or not. And as far as signatures, go-to shots, that's all the same. Not really much to talk about in there. It's the exact same as last year. You just shoot a little easier. So it's nothing really to talk about. Let's move on, though, to finishing. Now, if you're a person that like layups and hitting bull layups, you should like 2K26. Because that meter is huge in most cases. And it's very easy to time. And it seems like they're catering to it. It seems like every time I use this, I green with it. Like every time. Now, granted, I wasn't playing Hall of Fame. Okay, I wasn't playing Hall of Fame. But don't let this fool you, bro. Like the greening, the ability to green that layup, and I didn't even turn the meter off. The fact that you can really green it really easy. And if you turn the meter off and add that boost, I genuinely think it's going to be like 24's layup. You remember 24 had a crazy layup, but you could actually get green floaters very easily, hit contested layups really easily. So I feel like they reverted back, and now it's easy to hit layups again. So you like hitting bull layups in people's faces?
Crazy,
I think you'll like this game. I like doing that, me personally. Yeah, let me hit the Euros. The slow motion Euro, all that stuff, it's cool too. A cool little addition. I didn't use it all that much, so I need to experiment with that a little more. The Euros will, of course, still good. The Euros were good. But overall, I feel like there's a big improvement to layup. I feel like layups, like they kind of cater to it. Now, the dunking seems pretty good. Seems about a little bit better. It's definitely better improved since last year. Last year, they didn't feel like the dunk meter really changed that much. This year, I mean, I did a few contacts.
If you have health insurance, you might be able to see a personal dietitian for $0 out of pocket. Nourish connects you with...
I actually changed how contacts is. You don't flick up and down no more. So I was flicking up and down, forgetting that they changed that. So I didn't get a lot in the beginning. Until the end, I start realizing, oh, they changed it. I forgot. They changed it.
Hey, you don't have to go up and down for dunk meter no more. You just pull down.
But I did get something off, and the meter seems bigger. A bigger green window. Because no RNG, remember? So a bigger green window than last year. So contact should be pretty crazy as well, I'm assuming. Now let's get to dribbling. Now dribbling should be one of the highlights of this game. Now I'm not no dribble god. I'm a decent dribbler. I'm good enough. You feel me? Good enough to get my space off and score. But I ain't finna sit here and do all that. But I'm gonna be real, bro. I was sitting next to Koza. Koza was doing a lot of crazy stuff. Dribbling, hands down, is one of the biggest improvements of this game. Probably number one. Shooting is improved, but dribbling is number one. Hands down. They definitely improved dribbling to the point where I can see, based on what I've already found, I found SIGs myself, but I can already see people are gonna like be flying with it, like doing crazy stuff when everybody get their hands on it. It's gonna be dribble glitches, speed glitches, all that stuff. I can just tell. Hey, I'm pretty sure if you watch multiple people by now, they all said it. I'm guarantee they all said dribbling's way better. Because it is. It is. They're not lying, brother. It is better. Better than last year. Bigs, the big guards seem they got good sig. You got good sigs on a big guard. They moving pretty well too. So it's like, I ain't gonna lie, they did good on that. I ain't got nothing but positive to say about dribbling. Dribbling's real zippy. It's zippy. Okay, it look good. For all the offensive and dribble heads, y'all should be cool, bro. You should be cool, because I was moving. And I ain't even a sweat dribbler. I'm good enough. I do a little bit because I used to try to be one of them a long time ago. But to the person who's like a dedicated dribbler, you're going to be zipping around way better than last year. Guarantee better than last year. That's what I feel about dribbling. As far as passing seems to be reworked and it seems quicker. But it depends on who I was playing with. I played with a lot of point guards. So, yeah, of course, they have high ball pass accuracy. So it's going to be pretty quick. I didn't throw a lot of picks either. So I don't know if that's going to translate to the main game, but passing is something you're going to have to see more when we all play park and stuff. That's when you'll really know. Not against these AIs. AIs ain't as aggressive as a real person would be with lanes. So until then, you ain't going to really know too well about passing. Now let's get to my baby, defense. All right, so I've been pretty positive this whole video. I've been pretty positive. W criticism, right? But I ain't gonna lie, there is something I'm a little concerned about, just a little bit, and it's defense. Defense, well, the fact that Mike did remove the can plug steals, I'll tell you.
I'm paying $5,000 to the first 5 person that should be difficult times. Yeah, I'm good, bro. Defense, man, I'm telling y'all, defense is gonna be tough. He's about to show it right now. Defense is about to be tough.
Tell you what, I couldn't get a single steal this whole playtest. I couldn't get a steal unless I blitz for it. That's the only way. You're not just gonna pluck somebody. It's not happening, especially with all this dribble moves, all this zipping, everything. You gotta think about everything I just said. Okay, think about that, and then is defense gonna be good enough to stop everything that I just named? I named all that good finishing, layup meter. You got the dribblers zipping left and right behind the backs going crazy. Curry slide is crazy, by the way. I forgot to mention. Curry slide is crazy. Pippen said go crazy. All this stuff, right? We got all this stuff going crazy, but can we guard it? I don't think so. I ain't gonna lie. I think the average dribbler will be able to beat the average defender. You gotta be really good on D to really clamp up in this game. You can call it skill gap, sure. It could be a skill gap because I talked to Dooms, and because Dooms played a little bit more than me, he was telling me there is defense, but it's an offense. He definitely agrees with me that it's an offense-powered game. And I asked him, I was like, look, bro, if you had to rate the game out of 100%, which way is it leaning towards and more overpoweredness out of 100%? He said 75% offense, 25% defense. That's all I heard. I heard enough. I knew it. My prediction, this is my
I'm telling you, bro. It's gonna king of the court for my team is gonna be difficult, except for the people that can score a lot of points, right? People that know their shots, and pro-am. Everybody gotta be able to hit a clip, because it ain't gonna be no defense. You gotta be bad to be losing. Like, you gotta be bad, like you can't shoot to be losing. And comp games gonna come to the last shot, the time management, because there ain't no defense, bro. There ain't no defense. Rebound timing, all that.
I don't know if I'm gonna share opinions with anybody. They might say defense is amazing, best. I don't agree. Listen, I played all gameplay majority of this play test. I focus on gameplay the most. I wasn't even in a builder like that. I didn't get to the builder till the last 3 hours. The first 6, I was playing nonstop play nows. I was on nonstop play now because I wanted to see. And I ain't gonna lie, you can't steal the ball. It's hard to stay in front of the AI sometimes because they move so quick. And it just don't seem like you can keep up with them all the time. I don't really feel that defensive pressure.
Overpaying for car insurance? Elephant Insurance may be able to help. Customers who switched save.
I don't, bro. I'm just being honest. I didn't feel it. Maybe someone else feel it. I also didn't play PvP either. So that may be the difference here. But normally you can still get a decent gauge here. You can get a decent gauge on defense. But me personally, man, the fact that you can't steal the ball at all as a lock sucks to me. You know, that sucks to me personally. I know you guards happy, you giggling. but
He said,
it's gonna suck when you try to stop them and you ain't got nothing to stop them with.
Yeah.
You know, the best thing you can do is blitz. You just gotta turn it into Ray Lewis. You gotta go with Ray Lewis in this game. Everybody gotta be prime Ray Lewis, angry prime Ray Lewis.
He said,
and
angry
blitz.
prime
Lawrence
Ray Lewis.
Taylor at the edge, blitz. Dwight Freeney, blitz. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta. That's the only way to get a steal. But even then, due to these SIGs that I'm seeing and that you're seeing, that ain't gonna be enough, baby. That ain't gonna be enough to stop them. The offense gonna be crazy. I don't think defense is enough to stop it. You got no dip shoot, what makes you shoot super quick. You got all this layup stuff. The layup meter back. Layup meter is actually stronger than it was last year. And to add, look at this background. I'm on Wembanyama, right? Curry is taking it up on me. Why can't I block this shot? Now, I know y'all like, you're just thread down. Bro, I know how to block this. Bro, come on, bro. I play center a lot. I know how to block a shot. And for some reason, this drill was unnecessarily hard. Like, it wouldn't allow me to block Curry. I told a couple people that I'm like, bro, why can't I block Curry right now? What is this? I mean, I know you say you got to time it good, and I actually was, bro. I'd wait for him to jump, and then I'd go. You know what I'm saying? And even one of these, he actually hit the joint in my face with the contest. I'm like, oh, really? Oh, really? That's why I said, this, you know, look at this one right here. That's crazy.
That's wild.
I pushed it. It didn't even register. Once again, I'm in the paint again. Nothing. I'm like, okay. What's going on with this paint defense, chat? What's going on with this paint defense? Look at this. Look, bro. It won't let me block. I was literally getting pissed, bro. I was literally getting mad.
I would have been so mad, bro.
Bro, I know I'm not this rusty, bro. I'm not this rusty, bro. I'm jumping with Curry. It will not block it. That's why look. Finally, I got it off. It may be a chance. Everybody that I've told it to, when they ask, yo, John, what you think about the game? Matter of fact, let's get to the summary. So, I'm the same thing that the creators, when they walk up to me, John, what you think about the game? All right, here go my impression of the game. Full impression based on everything. Based on everything, man, I think it's a step up from NBA 2K25. I think they did a good job advancing the downfalls, basically, of 2K25. The dribbling is better. They added a lot of SIGs for bigger builds that are very quick. I'm going to let other people cover that. I'll cover them later. But they added a lot of SIGs for people that you can dribble. All the bigs should be able to dribble. All the bigger guards should be able to dribble. All that stuff, okay?
Nice.
It's good. Shooting, easy, should be a piece of cake. Okay, if you got any skills, shooting's a piece of cake. Dribbling, way better than last year. Probably better than the last 2 years. So, you should be zipping around. Get Curry slide, get Kobe White behind the back, get all that stuff. You're going to be doing crazy stuff, okay? You good. You're good. Finishing, seems like they reworked layups. It just seems like a offense powerhouse game. It's not a bad thing. I mean, probably makes it's fun. Those are fun. Those games are fun for the offensive players. So you get an offensive powerhouse type game. I think that's what it is, man. An offense powerhouse type game where you can't really stop nobody, but it's just fun to score. It's just that type of game. So
bruh, he said you can't really stop nobody, like, at all. Like, you can't stop them. Don't anticipate stopping them. Like, you got to score with them.
If you're a stretch big, I think you'll have a good time with this game. If you're a popper, you should have fun with this game. If you're a guard, a big guard, you should have fun, and small guards. Small guards have a lot of crazy SIGs too, and they move the fastest because they are the fastest. So they move pretty quick too. So although you should have fun, lockdown? I don't know. That's still a big question mark with a red arrow. That's lockdown. Not lockdown watch. You know how they have severe thunderstorm watches and warnings? We got a lockdown warning right now because, I'll say watch. Let's do watch. We'll do watch. Lockdown watch because we watching if they gonna be a thing. I don't know. Last couple years they took them out anyway because the do-it-all demigods removed the use of them. Because if you can do it all, what's a lockdown for? If I got 94 steal and 94 3 and 96 dunk and 98 layup, and 99 rebound after all my Quest 9 cap breakers. Then what do I need it for? I got 13 legend badges. F a lock. I am a lock. I'm the guard and the lock. The demi lock.
Oh God.
So you don't need it. But I think I just hope it ain't 2K21 next gen all over again, where we got rogue demi guys that just dunk on everybody and score on everybody. I mean, it's a chance they could do that, but it's a chance, maybe not. It's a chance. I'm just very curious to see what the other creators have said. This is just Brotha Jones' opinion. You know, this is my person. Don't get mad at me in the comments. If you get mad at me for saying my opinion, that's too bad, because I'm going to say it again. I think it's an offense power game. That's what I think. There's nothing wrong. It should be a fun game. It should be a fun game. That's why I said the negative thing last, so y'all won't say I'm bashing. I'm literally not bashing. It's more positive than negatives. It should still be a fun. Don't make me no different. I'll make me a big dummy. But hopefully you enjoyed the video, man.
Yo, he said he make you a big dummy. All right. So everything I got from that is what I feared. No defense. Last year really wasn't no defense either, but offense was a little difficult. And they say they took away whites, but I'm telling you right now, if I only got a green one of two functions to make a shot, it's a white. It's the same thing. It's a white. But all right, everybody gonna be shooting, man. I don't want to hear no crying about shooting at all from nobody. I'd rather shoot. I should be fine. A rhythm shooter is gonna have the advantage to me over button shooters, because you're not gonna have like the tempo part. So you're not gonna have. I think you're gonna be stuck with just the you timing. Your timing gotta be right. While rhythm shooters gotta just get the tempo apparently. So if the game stays as is, my team gonna be high scoring. The good thing about my team is by end game, my team thinking that far ahead, if everything stays the same, there should be a bigger, wider mix of dribble moves than them putting the same moves on every person, because of how many different dribble moves they got, different layup combinations, all that should be different. You know what I'm saying? You still gonna have your top one, but it should be a mixture between a couple of them. Hopefully they do the game like that. We don't know if they will, but I'm hoping they do the game like that. That's for my team. My career is gonna be fun with all this different stuff. People might be playing my career longer than usual. Usually like season 4 or 5, people be calming down, like the game's been played already, but we'll see. I don't know, man. I want defense. I don't want offense, but I'll take it, man. I'll take it, man. That's it for this video. Please like, follow, subscribe on both YouTube and my Twitch. I was streaming it on Twitch. This is the video broke down for you on YouTube. But I'm always on almost like every day. So y'all need to pop over to the Twitch or the TikTok and watch me. I'm also live on YouTube as well if you don't have either of those. I'm trying to get my followers on TikTok to 10K, and we're almost to 500 on YouTube. Thank y'all for the great push so far. Let's keep pushing. It's your boy, Tricky. I'm out.